School choice is wildly popular and saves kids, period. The COVID crisis has made choice more important than ever, and that's why National School Choice Week in 2021 is also more important than ever. And as we close out this celebratory week, I want to share some statistics and our latest poll results with you. Educational choice has increased in popularity over the last decade, as our chart shows. As you can see, the percentage of students in traditional, brick-and-mortar, government-run public schools has declined by over 7%, while enrollment in alternatives like charter schools and homeschooling has increased over the last decade. And since the COVID crisis, popularity of school choice has increased. In fact, an amazing 82% of voters agree that parents should have the ability to decide where their children go to school. The argument is over about school choice. But who can blame those parents who have chosen to switch? Over the last year, we've written about the devastating impact the lack of an in-person instruction has had on an entire generation of students. Carolina Journal reported remote learning has been a disaster. Roughly 19% of students stopped attending class regularly. State officials expect fewer students to graduate or advance to the next grade. And this hurts low-income and developmentally disabled students the most. The Locke Foundation's Dr. Terry Stoops says, "We don't know the severity of the learning loss, but disadvantaged students are more likely to fall behind academically. They're less likely to graduate and pursue post-secondary education." Because Governor Roy Cooper has been listening to the teachers union instead of science, parents and students live the nightmare, as our poll number shows. Over 69% say that instructional changes in response to COVID have had a negative impact. 64% say they've had to spend additional dollars on their children's education. And 59% of parents have been forced to modify their work schedule significantly or leave their job to accommodate their child's education. No wonder only a third of parents approve of how their local school districts have handled reopening. Governor Cooper doesn't fare much better, with only 39% approving of how he's handled reopening. And 39 is also the percentage of students with kids in traditional public schools who have changed or are considering changing schools due to poor quality of education and or lack of in-person instruction. With these numbers and numerous studies showing that schools aren't super spreaders, along with proof of the damage being done to our kids, you'd think public schools would be open. But enter the tone-deaf North Carolina Association of Educators, the self-described teachers union, and the loudest voice keeping schools closed. Now, if there is ever any doubt that the union has no interest in children's well-being, look no further than its ridiculous demand to keep schools closed. Think about it. Traditional public schools, for the most part, have been closed over the last year. They've been paid, but they're not open. So what's the answer? Besides a class action lawsuit compelling them to open, the answer is more school choice. Money should follow the student, not the system. Then the teachers union may not have to worry about reopening. For more information on school choice and our poll, visit johnlocke.org and carolinajournal.com. And while you're there, please consider an investment in freedom so we can continue to bring you the news and information you need to make wise public policy decisions. And as always, send feedback to the Right AOC at johnlocke.org. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay informed.